guys. Stephanie thought it would be kind of good to show you where we are on the map. Very National Geographic-ish. So if you follow me over here, this isn't going to cover Washington or Oregon, but it will kind of... We descended from Cougar Valley and we followed this route line down here, and somehow we ended up on the lower side of the river, came out in Brookings, and then we took the coast in a bit of a blast because we were running out of time to try and find a place to camp. And where was that again? We're gonna need to do it again. I believe we camped right about there. And then we carried on down the coast the next morning. We did actually wander around a bit. We didn't stay on the 101 the whole way. I think near Eureka is actually where we started goofing off. So we got down here. Yeah, we did. We shot across a little bridge right here, which was kind of fun. And then we ended up across some farmland and put us out on this point here. We traveled along that. We crossed another bridge to get into Eureka. There was a little bit of construction in Eureka, or there was a police incident that caused us to have to go around. And then we came out this way, and I went, I believe, through Lolita, and we followed the secondary roads, and then we ended up in Ferndale. Now, Ferndale was an absolutely beautiful town, and that's on the video. And then we blew our minds heading out the Lost Coast out to Cape Mendocino. Now, there's a really great video sequence of us coming down this hill, I believe, and out onto the coast. This is really beautiful and spectacular. There's like one house at the very far end. And then we headed inland again, looking for Brian Kendrick's pick of Away Campground right there. And it was delightful. $20 stay there. And then in the morning we headed towards Honeydew, and we saw all the people had been at the campground, all the young kids that were hanging out.
And they don't grow honeydews in Honeydew. They grow weed. Lots
of it. You could smell it. It was everywhere, and everywhere's do not trespass. So as we're cruising along here, the GPS at this point decided to say, take Kings Peak Road, which is very unusual for the GPS, and I think I mentioned it on that part of the ride, is this was staggering dual sport. Really twisty. And then we came down, popped out here, took a side down to Shelter Cove, did a lap of that, saw the black sand beach, very cool. We headed back up the hill, rejoined on the mountain road to the USAL, and then we took another detour, hoping to, there's this funny thing about old maps, is they show routes that don't exist anymore. We went all the way down, talked to a really nice gentleman, informed us that 15 years ago, this had become completely obsolete. They were no longer maintaining it, and it was impassable to all vehicles, including bicycles. So we backtracked to the top of the ridgeline, and this is where we really got our minds blown. The USAL road we only had one vehicle come at us. It was a Subaru. And the rest of the vehicles we saw, you'll see on video, were not in great shape. This popped us out down at the USAL camping area, and that mistake point, and then out to the one. A lot of people said we should do the one. I've done the one. It is spectacular. Surprisingly, even when you pop out down here, there's still lots of awesome one to do, and I think Stephanie got the idea of it as we came down through Westport. And then I really wanted to show her our favorite place of mine, so we blasted all the way down to Mendocino. We had dinner in Mendocino, and we went camping right there.
The Van Dam State Park.
Yeah, get your butt kicked. Middle of the day Wednesday. We started in Mendocino. We are now at Clear Lake. It is quite a large body of water. Maybe I'll figure out the actual measurements and post them below. Just taking a quick pit stop. We're gonna look for a place to sit down.
catching up to do, but just a quick short video. We have arrived here at Camanche Lake Rec Center, and this place would be swarming if it was the summertime, but we have this amazing lake view campsite, and there's pretty much nobody here in this area. We've got the riverside area. We paid $10.50, and I think there's even free showers. So we're definitely gonna hit up the shower. We're gonna check out this amazing sunset.
Big score on that one.
Woohoo! We will pull out the map shortly and give you guys a lowdown of where we've been hiding. We covered 425 kilometers today and just over 2,500 for the whole trip. We are just over a week in. It is Wednesday, October 13th, and we're having a blast. It got up to like 23, 24 degrees today.
Yeah, so much better.
So nice. So nice to take off some layers. All right, we'll catch up soon.
So we're gonna that's the coast. That was it for the coast for us. So as you go back over here, this is the central this is gonna be a long video. We jumped onto Little River Camanche Road, and this took us all the way to there. Again, another breathtaking road, lots of twisties. I'm starting to be at a loss for what to say about all the turns we were doing. We grabbed lunch and dinner supplies there, followed this side road, delightful little ride, and then we caught this road, and it was just, again, a snake. You can just see how ridiculous it is. And that runs us all the way to Clear Lake. We followed the shoreline of Clear Lake. It was quite pretty. All the reservoirs and lakes up here are really low because of the drought that California has been under for such a long time. Another really amazing treat, Morgan Valley Road. Again, some of these roads, no traffic at all. They look like they're just deserted. They look like they're going by the wayside, but
this road was recommended to us by a very friendly gentleman named Chris that we met in Mendocino, who was bird watching. He was a kind and curious old man.
Very delightful guy. At this point, I was going to take us down the east side road, but it was just gravel, and it didn't look interesting enough. It was just going to be sucking dust, so we stayed on pavement. Followed this side of the lake, which was really good pavement, really nice. We stopped here at a little place for a beverage, and there's some photos of the bar just completely caked in $1 bills. Headed this way. I believe we ended up
at Suisun.
Suisun. So we actually went this way down Wooden Valley and into Suisun. And then this is where it got real boring. We blasted.
Yep.
Yeah, we blasted the 12 along here for a while.
All the way to Lodi.
And then for some reason at Lodi, it diverted us away from the 12 for a bit. I can't remember.
Yeah, we kind of went straight and then back up to it.
Yeah, so
Sure.
I think, yeah, we kind of like did this goofy thing here.
Oh, you're going past the campground.
Oh, yeah, and navigation said go that way, but we actually went this way, and we stayed right there.
At the Lake Camanche rec area, which was amazing.